John Fury, you got my friend Joe Egan really mad at you. Joe Egan is looking for John Fury.
Okay, Joe Egan. Now, it's personal, Joe.
Why would you want to fight John Fury?
John Fury has made a statement. He would fight any 58-year-old on the planet. Now, I'm 58. I could beat John Fury. I'll take up that challenge. But let me tell you something now. Then I'll look on the camera and I'll say that.
John Fury received a message from Tyson's former sparring partner Joe Egan warning him of the Irishman's plan to initiate a fight with Tyson's father. He even drew actor Russell Crowe to the role for an unknown purpose. This feud started when Egan publicly challenged John Fury to a sensual altercation between former warriors, to which John angrily objected. Now that Tyson has entered the fray, he tells Fury that his friend is getting ready for a rematch and that he can't continue to avoid him. I'll dissect this odd reference to Egan's previous relationship with Iron Mike. No matter if this fight ever happens or why Russell Crowe, the hero Gladiator, was dropped by Tyson Nam of all people, things get crazy fast when former heavyweights start to mix things up. Let's examine the reasons behind my man Joe Egan's ire at Big John. First, let's discuss Egan's history with Tyson. So it was Joe Egan precisely. And why did Tyson regard him so highly when Mike was at his most menacing? Though his professional record was only 3 wins out of 5, Egan gained notoriety as Tyson's sparring partner due to his unwavering perseverance and his description of the national Irish champion as the hardest white fighter on the planet. Throughout training, Egan gave Iron Mike nothing but the worst treatment, causing Mike to lose teeth repeatedly while he refined his approach in preparation for title defenses. Despite losing both their sparring sessions and fights, Egan was still a strong fighter because Tyson believes he has stiffened his chin and would put in a lot of training sessions. Thanks to their mutual love of fighting, their unshakable bond has lasted for decades. Which brings us to Egan, who recently disclosed that taking on Tyson Fury's father in Saudi Arabia is a fantasy match he wants to make as part of his comeback plan.
I haven't fought in over 20 years. John Fury is my friend and he's a good fighting man. Same as myself, a good fighting man. I think the two of us would have a great boxing match. Out in Saudi, let's show them YouTubers and them Saudi royals how 2 old warriors can perform.
In a video that Egan published on Twitter, John Fury alluded to their common warrior spirits. John Fury is a great fighter and friend, much like me. I think we would have a great boxing match in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, Joe Egan. Here's where it's at. You're saying KSI is backing you for millions of pounds when they can't pay me 200 what they owe me. But here's one for you, mate. Tell that rat next to you, that pineapple, wire me my money across what he owes me. And once it's in my account, then we might be able to do some business. But until I get my 200, nothing's happening. But if I do get me 200, what he needs to do then is put an offer in writing to me what he is prepared to pay me to fight you. I'm not hard to do business with, mate. You know, and at the end of the day, like you say, you want to make a few quid. You know, so do I. And I'll fight any.
Let us show the Saudi royals and YouTubers that 2 retired warriors who haven't won a game since 1985 can still compete. 60-year-old Egan believes he has one more traditional show to offer humble Big John. He clarified that their shared gladiator mentality is why this fight makes sense, but John Fury quickly rejected the challenge and showed little desire to face someone who was so close to his family. That did not stop the worsening of the circumstances. Mike Tyson got involved in this argument despite having earlier flatly refused his challenge. Egan contacted his close friend Mike Tyson over Twitter in an attempt to get him to take action. Tyson gave Fury the truth. Since you stated that you wanted to fight me, John Fury, my buddy Joe Egan is enraged with you. For my honor, John Fury is coming for you, Tyson declared, adding that he is unable to attend the fight due to visa issues. He gave Egan his whole support and advised the furious father to anticipate unfriendly. If this anger gets out of control, Big John may need to keep an eye on things in an effort to preserve the honor and pride Tyson still feels. Now that we know how Mike Tyson became involved in this fight, let's discuss the other motivations for their engagement, other from Russell Crowe's wish to see his friend happy. In addition, Tyson brings up Egan's allegations that John Fury called actor Russell Crowe a fake. This raises several inquiries. Why are we talking about the Academy Award winner here? Is there a particular reason why John Fury has been grumbling about the Gladiator star? Does Russell Crowe have a secret passion for boxing? Enmeshed in complex, heavyweight British politics, you draw your own conclusions, but one thing is certain. Mike Tyson's decision to include famous individuals in this call-out adds a ridiculous new dimension to an already strange conflict. Thus the issue is this fight real or is it just a rumor to get fans excited about something, with Tyson's threatening voice setting the stage for this highly anticipated bout? The pragmatism underpinning their relationship is likely to win out, even though it may be exciting to watch these ancient combatants lose their cool in the ring. Each warrior recognizes that lingering glory among contemporary legends that is already firmly established. This large Joy Egan's remark of Tyson gives John more motivation for his next parody video. For now, however, a legitimate, sanctioned gathering seems like a stretch too far. Instead of watching a fight between John Fury and Joy Egan, we would like to watch Tyson Fury fully recover and face Usyk in their eagerly awaited matchup. Fury suffered a serious cut while practice, which forced the postponement of his title unification matchup with Alexander Usyk last month. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman receives reassuring updates directly from the Gypsy King while he is in London. Mauricio Sulaiman provided positive updates regarding Fury's recovery. He disclosed this information to Tyson during a recent straight conversation. "We spoke a few days ago, and Tyson is well and ready to go. May 18th will be one of the biggest boxing events ever. Fury has experienced both physical and mental setbacks, so hearing that he is motivated to move forward is heartening." Sulaiman confirms that the Gypsy King is still practicing his weapons and has scheduled a new fight date, even after 5 years of trying to set up an uncontested coronation. Fury's outlook and fortitude enable him to overcome this obstacle, and he refuses to let a small detour derail his goals. Given that Fury's facial injuries were made public, it makes natural that the opposition side's hopes for an EAP bout were dashed. Before the combat, both sides made great sacrifices just to have it taken away at the last minute. Cooler heads realized that injuries happen, and the show must go on, notwithstanding Sulaiman's observation that the combatants' rage was a result of their strong emotion and excitement, reaching a crescendo. However, Sulaiman reported that unfiltered feelings surfaced when Alexander Kuk, the promoter of Usyk, described the cut as a major letdown. This is more of proof of how much each fighter wants the title right now. Therefore, any questionable calls made by the referee will be closely scrutinized. The WBC is considering utilizing their replay technology for the first time in a heavyweight unification. Sulaiman claims that the technology mostly looks at fight-altering events to settle disagreements or mistakes. They want to make sure the rightful winner raises his hand at a fight this big, so they're going to employ every tactic at their disposal, including split verdicts and unpopular scorecards. Continue to cause problems. Megap Fight's comfort is provided by an increased replay protection. With so much history on the line, both warriors are more certain that they will prevail in this historic clash. Thus, I expect Tyson Fury to especially harness his displeasure at the defeat into a dominant performance, even though Usyk is still perfecting his craft in advance of the rescheduled fight date. Being so near it and then turning his back on his display just increased the Gypsy King's appetite. Undisputed Glory Fury is determined to succeed in his dream matchup with Anthony Joshua, and he won't let another setback stop him. Francis Ngannou, an MMA fighter who switched to boxing and gave Tyson Fury one of his hardest fights ever, presents a strong opponent for Joshua. That's my interpretation of the boxing legend Mike Tyson's challenge to John Fury from Joy Egan. This fight, albeit being extremely implausible, highlights the fascinating rivalries and ties inside conventional boxing. For men, what are your thoughts on this peculiar task? Is there any possibility that Big John will accept Egan's challenge by coercion and threats, or will this conflict only be mentioned in imaginary matches? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And for more exciting boxing news and exclusive information, subscribe to our channel. Furthermore, don't forget to press the bell button to get timely updates about our news and uploads. Bye until the next time.